93% of professionals have the knowledge, the skills, and the experience, but the moment they open their mouth in a boardroom, they sound like an employee, not like a leader. Today, that changes forever, because today I'm going to give you 12 exact phrases that will make you sound like a CEO the moment you say these phrases. Check them out. By the way, listen, these are not motivational lines. These are real practical phrases used by top leaders at the world's biggest companies in meetings, negotiations, high-stake conversations. By the end of this video, you will have 12 powerful phrases you can use starting from your very next meeting, starting today. This is going to be a game changer for you. Hi, I'm Bishal Sarkar, India's highest paid public speaking coach. For the last 16 years, I've been trained leaders and executives at companies like Microsoft, IBM, Google, Cisco. And in my years of coaching, the one thing that separates professionals who get promoted from those who stay stuck is not their knowledge, it's their communication skills. By the way, stay with me till the 12th phrase, because the last one, that one phrase alone, has helped one of our clients create a $10 million deal. So check this out. Phrase 1, let me bring this back to business impact. Let me bring this back to business impact. When to use it? When the meeting is going off track, getting too technical, people are debating with reaching any decision. I'm going to give you 2 examples. Example 1, great point on technology. Let me bring this back to business impact. This delay is costing us about 1 crore every single week. Example 2, let me bring this back to business impact, because this is what leadership is asking us to solve today. Make sense to you? Phrase number 2, the cost of doing nothing here is. When to use it? When your audience is hesitant, stuck, they are in indecision. Use it to flip the risk from action to inaction. Example, the cost of doing nothing here is 3 more months of losing clients to our competitors. Another example, the cost of doing nothing here is this small problem becoming a full crisis in the next quarter. Phrase number 3, what would success look like for you on this? When to use it? At the start of client meetings, leadership conversations, before presenting any proposal, so you solve exactly what they want. Some examples. Number 1, before I walk you through my recommendation, what would success look like for you on this project? You're asking a question, you're not interrogating, you're taking their feedback. Let me give you another example. What would success look like for you in today's conversation, just to make sure I cover what matters the most to you? Phrase number 4, I want to build on what XYZ. For example, I want to build on what Debjyoti said. I want to build on what Supriya said. You take somebody's name who already spoke about it and you are adding extra value, you're contributing without shutting anyone down. Examples. I want to build on what Priya just now said and just take it another step forward. If I can add this to the strategy, this can double the result. Make sense to you? You're taking the missing piece and you're adding. Another example. I want to build on that point because this connects directly to the bigger decisions we need to make today. Important. By the way, I'm going to give you more phrases right now. This is very, very important, but I want to let you know we are just getting started. And I can already tell this is going to be one of the most valuable videos on your feed today. So if you're finding value, hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on that bell notification. And every single week I share phrases, strategies, frameworks that will help you speak, lead, and communicate like a CEO. Phrase number 5, let me be direct with you. Hey, let me be direct with you. When to use it? When you want to challenge a bad idea or you are giving a contrarian idea. For example, let me be direct with you. The timeline is not realistic. I can't do that in the deadline and the timeline that you're giving me. Let me be very direct with you. This is where your tonality is very important. This is where people understand that you are not to be taken for granted. Let me be very direct with you because I respect your time. This plan is very important for us. Don't screw this up. Phrase number 6, the question we should be really asking is, use it to instantly reframe the entire discussion when people are asking about small details. Some examples. The question we should really be asking is not how we cut costs, but why our costs are rising in the first place. Another example. So I'm going to tell you a quick story about it. So many years back, I was having a conversation with somebody via email, even not phone call. And that person came as a referral and they reached out and they understood about our program. They wanted to join and they have been burned by many public speaking coaches before, right? Like as in they went to the wrong courses who are influencers and millions of viewers and they did not get the help. And so this CEO emailed me asking about, hey Bishal, I have heard great things about your programs and they wanted to know exactly how it works. So I emailed them back saying, hey, this is exactly how the program was. You can talk to our team. And this CEO had a hesitation. They said, I have spent over 55 lakhs rupees so far in different courses. I've wasted the money. And so instead of just justifying to him, because that was his point of view, I just replied back saying, the question you should be really asking is how much longer do I want to keep going to wrong coaches just because they are popular. Do you want a popular? Do you want an influencer? Or do you want a real coach to help you? Boom, he joined our program. And it's not about just him joining the program. He changed his life. Later on, I'm going to show you one of his testimonials. Okay, check this out. Brings me to phrase number 7. Here is my recommendation and here is why. You use it every time you present a solution and you answer a senior leader's question or close a presentation. This is your default phrase for all decision-making moments. Some examples. Here is my recommendation. We go with option B. And here is why. It reduces risk by 40% and it aligns with our next Q2 targets. Another one. Here is my recommendation. We delay the launch by 2 weeks. And here is why. Rushing will cost us far more than delay will. And I think this is very important that we don't somehow get this out into the marketplace. We want to make sure that this is actually polished and this is going to help our clients and improve our market share. Phrase number 8, help me understand your thinking on this. When people are giving you some ideas, there is a conflict situation, difficult client conversation, ask them, never argue fast, understand first. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. So you ask, help me understand your thinking on this decision. I want to make sure I have the full picture before I respond. You're not questioning them, you are asking them for clarification. Help me understand your thinking on this so I can give you the most useful answer possible. Phrase number 9, I take full ownership. Whenever something goes wrong, if you are in business or you are a corporate leader, things will go wrong. Don't wait to be asked. Use it proactively. For example, I take full ownership of the delay in this deliverable and here is the plan I have already put in place to fix it. Here, people are understanding that you are not casual, you are owning up. You're not just a boss, you're a leader. I take full ownership of this decision and I stand behind it completely. Phrase number 10. Here is what I'm hearing you say. Da 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 da. And you say, is that right? When do you use it? In client negotiation, leadership one-on-ones, and any high-stake conversation where misunderstanding could be costly. Some examples? Yes, they are ready for you. What I'm hearing you say is that the timeline is a bigger concern than the budget right now. Is that right? And then you say, you end, it's called a tag question, TAG, tag question. Is that right? Are you sure? For example, what I'm hearing you say is that the real issue is not the project, is the team that will handle the project. Is that right? That's an ego. Phrase number 11, let me give you the headline first. This is one of my favorite lines. You use it before every update to a senior leadership, every project status report, every important presentation. Executives want conclusion first. Always. I want the same thing from my team. I don't want to just hear the details. Tell me the headline. For example, let me give you the headline first. We hit 95% of our target this quarter. Now let me walk you through the details. पहले headline दो, उसके बाद details दो. If you give too much details, people think, point कहाँ जा रहे हो भाई? Let me give you the headline. This proposal will save our company 50 lakhs rupees this month. And here is how. Let me tell you the reason behind it. ठीक है? चलो. Phrase 12. The way I see it, we have 3 options. The way I see it. Use it in boardroom presentations, proposal meetings, leadership conversations where you need to recommend a course of action confidently. Example, the way I see it, we have 3 options. Option 1, the safest but slowest. Option 2, the fastest but riskiest. And option 3, what I recommend, and here is why. Okay? Lovely. See, it's the power of and magic of communication. Another example, the way I see it, we have 3 options. Number 1, we are going for the trip. Number 2, we are not going for the trip. Number 3, we are going for the trip but 1 month from now. Let me tell you why I recommend the third step. Clear? Let me recap all the 12 phrases for you right now. Phrase 1, let me bring this back to the business impact. Phrase 2, the cost of doing nothing here is. Phrase 3, what would success look like for you on this? Phrase 4, I want to build on what XYZ person said. Phrase 5, let me be direct with you. Very powerful line, by the way. Look at me here. Very powerful line. Let's go back. Phrase 6, the question you should be asking or the question we should be asking is. Phrase 7, here is my recommendation and here is why. Phrase 8, help me understand your thinking on this. Phrase 9, I take full ownership here. Phrase 10, what I'm hearing you say is that right? Always end with, is that right? Phrase 11, let me give you the headline first and then the details. And phrase 12, the way I see it is we have 3 options and here is the option that I recommend. Listen, these are not just phrases, these are exact words of leaders. Start using even 3 or 4 of them this week and watch how the room responds to you completely differently. And if you want to go beyond just phrases and if you want to transform the way you communicate at every level, your voice, your confidence, your executive presence, your body language, I want to invite you to my Speak Like a CEO Masterclass. It's a 3-hour live workshop where I personally coach you in real time. This is not a recorded program. This is not a theory. This is a hands-on, practical, results-driven coaching. The same coaching I deliver to leaders at companies like Microsoft, IBM, Google. The link is in the description below. Click it, register now because the language of leadership is a skill. It's not something you're born with, something you develop. and your next promotion is on the other side of this masterclass. And if this video gave you even one phrase that you're going to use tomorrow, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that bell icon so you never miss a video. Every single week, I share powerful communication strategies, phrases, frameworks to help you speak like a leader and grow like a CEO. I will see you in the next video. This is Bishal Sarkar reminding you that public speaking is not about perfection. It's all about connection. See you.